and what you saw him for. Feel free to not answer questions.
I'm
it's
not
okay.
answering that.
Okay, no problem. All right, so next one here. Have you
So I have a question. Why am I being called down here?
Well, there's a few people, higher up people related to the Foundry, and so essentially, I want to know more about this Xander fella and perhaps who wanted to hurt him. And I don't think you're one of the people that would.
So yeah, exactly. It was just business dealings with him. But the question I have is that, the questions I have is that why me of all people? Because he texted me. Is that why?
No. So a lot of documentation here has it as you as a high authority behind those businesses.
What was my high authority in the business, if you may me ask?
Okay. There's an ownership link.
There's an ownership link. So you're stating I was an owner of these businesses.
That's what people suspect. But people of course, things been pushed.
But if you would, so you're suspecting me of being an owner of these businesses, but do you know that for fact, like or is this just word of mouth?
Let me have a look at my notes here. I could let you know if I could disclose something to you or not.
Chat, wasn't I labeled as a fucking manager?
So, I mean, there is the whole Taco coming in and singing. There's a lot of incriminating stuff there.
Oh, so it all goes back to Taco when he snitched.
There is quite a bit of that, yes. There was police work before that, but a lot of it got solidified by that. But I believe, and there's quite a bit of concrete information here. But as far as what happened with the matters before that, I was not part of that case, so I can't accurately answer that. I don't want to withhold from you, but I don't want to give you misinformation either. But with that being said, listen, I want to reaffirm here, you're not under fire for anything. There's no spotlight on you. There's no suspicion of anything wrongdoing as far as you're concerned. Nothing at all. Yeah, I'm not trying to play a game here with you or anything.
So what exactly happened to Xander?
Well, he, I don't know what led up to it, but let me just say that it's quite brutal. It's quite deliberate. And he was kept alive as long as possible to feel every ounce of what happened to him. He's strewing about Polito, my friend.
What happened?
He was strewing all over Polito. We thought it was two bodies until we realized it was one, if you know what I'm trying to say.
What the fuck?
So, thing is that I get it. I understand that, you deal with threats and stuff like that and random, aggression on a daily.
Okay.
But I think this is a little different. You know what I'm saying? This seems like it's coming from a very shadowy area, and I'm looking to shine a little bit of light. And that's why I'm speaking with you right now, where it's like you might not even know all these things I'm speaking on, and that's more than fine. But what I'm trying to find out is if anything that you might know that you might not think is relevant to this, but very well could be. And on top of that, there's I don't know. I don't know if you are a target yourself or anything like that. I have no idea. And
so the problem is you're at a dead end and you're trying to see if you get any information out of me, huh?
Not necessarily a dead end, but you're the first person I want to start with. This is a very recent event.
I mean, what do you have right now that do you have any leads on these people that might have wanted to hurt him? Like
other people I want to question right now, but you have to understand I can't disclose all the details of an ongoing investigation. I want to be fair with you though. Try to give a little bit of light to you so you can understand what you're even speaking towards.
Is it public knowledge on what happened to the old spots where I used to have?
I don't believe it's public knowledge, no. But we do have reports on it about the the raids that were put forward and whatnot.
No, I'm talking about like as of recent. Did you see what happened?
I went to the one down in the Cypress area in the south, gated off and blowing up and stuff like that.
I did look around a bit more.
Yeah, no, I checked it out myself because, I wanted to sniff around a little bit to see what is or is not.
Yeah, we'll get breadcrumbs,
that's the first thing I saw right there.
I mean,
I haven't checked anything else out after that. But
the thing is, I found out through by just going down there, just reminiscing, and all of a sudden I just see that everything was on fire down there and there was a bunch of rubble.
Everything was on fire when you got there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so So it's relatively recent that happened then.
Correct.
So you said you're reminiscing, but if it was just recent, like, I mean, just something, like, was there something reminding you of wanting to go down there?
No, I always take a drive down there every now and then just to go see where, you know, I used to work and make good money and this, that, and the third. And then, you know, when I went by there the other day, it was just fucking rubble and fire.
Okay. Okay. And there's nothing else on the scene, nothing like that?
No.
You know, no people, no vehicles, nothing. Okay. Okay. All right.
So with that being... so here, I'll give you a little something. You know, you guys know what that shop did, correct?
Yes.
Maybe you should go about doing it that way. Talk to these cringe fucking races that are out there.
Well, let me tell you, that's already on my mind. We've noticed an uptick in illegal street racing lately.
Crazy, huh?
Well, what you know about that, though?
I haven't raced in fucking probably since May. So I can't even help you on that.
Do you know if anybody else might have had a stockpile of performance parts after the fact?
No, it's impossible.
Impossible? Okay. So when you were operating, or when you were involved, right? So we'll keep it friendly. When you're involved with that business there, did you ever have competition? Like,
nope.
Was there anybody else doing that? Not at all, huh? Okay. And did anybody try to threaten y'all or try to move in on your market?
Why would I tell you?
I mean, you don't have to tell me anything. It's just a curious question.
Next question.
Okay. All right. So, last time you spoke to or had contact with Mr. Stone, you said it was April and May. You saw him in April. You heard from him in May.
Yeah.
What about Antonio? Has he reached out to you at all?
Haven't heard from that guy in fucking ages either.
You say it's about the same time frame then?
Yes, sir.
April, May. Okay. Now, I got one final question for you.
Okay.
What about Mr. X?
What happened?
I said, what about Mr. X?
What do you mean?
Fellow named Mr. X.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, obviously. You fucking connect the dots, you fucking idiot.
No, I get that. I just like to hear it from your own mouth, kind of how it is. I wasn't the first person who spoke to you or anything prior, right?
Huh?
I like to hear how you say it, just because I wasn't the first person that worked with the case here, right? So I'm just picking it up right now.
Yeah.
So I just want to know about, your relationship with him, just so I can have it for my own notes, not necessarily what other people had.
Told you, I barely fucking seen the guy. He came around once in a blue moon, and it was all business. That was all it was.
Okay. And you haven't heard from him since?
Nope.
You guys
like I said, I'll give you a little fucking lead. Go talk to those fucking cringe races.
Okay. Mr. Stone, do you have any other questions for me before we let you out of here?
Nope.
Okay. I appreciate you very much for coming down. We'll get out there. I'll make sure to unseal your lockbox as well.
Yeah. Fuck the racist, Chad. That's why I said it.